Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Journey to the Farlands. Uh, if any of you guys have noticed the drop frames over the last few streams, or not last few streams, it's probably been a while now. Apologies. I had to change my server, so it might still be bad. We'll see. I might. It seems to be a server end issue, or I always historically blamed it on my internet, but I have no idea what it actually is. Since I actually do have a pretty good internet connection. Oh yeah, 8 million by the way. 8 million was last episode. I'm sure many of you know. I could hazard a guess since there was a lot of attention. I mean, at least out of like my videos and stuff, it was not bad. It was a pretty good. But the thing I really cared about was like the what do you call it? The watch retention. A lot of people were watching a lot of it, and I was like, yo, that's really cool. And even if it wasn't no commentary, it was a lot of fun. Thank you. I will have fun. But yeah, no, it was good though. It's to see. And Supermarket Simulator also seems to be doing pretty well, so I think I'm gonna keep that as weekly. I was actually gonna make it every 2 weeks, but I think if it gets some attention, I might as well keep it going. And of course, I'm gonna try and soldier on in Journey here. I might not be able to do as long of episodes if I do more per week, but I want to try and do more just so you guys have more to watch for Journey here. But that is kind of that. I don't really got too many other series changes. I usually, I guess, put that up first and foremost. I did have a world with Devon, but we kind of switched gears to something else, Minecraft Dungeons. We've been playing that in our spare time. Because I've been taking a bit of a hiatus from the server, so it's been nice to play games with him because we chat fairly often, but it's nice to play games with him anyway. And I think there is another series potentially in the works with Devin and maybe Nico. We'll see. Nico is another person I play games with. For anyone curious. But that might be in the works soon, so that'll be exciting depending on what we end up doing. But yeah, good times though. I mean, it's been crazy busy for me, but still, I would have loved to have done a longer stream today, but I've put off a bunch of work, so I'm gonna probably spend tonight grinding out a bunch of work. So I'm probably not gonna do a super long Journey stream today. I tried out a new game and it got the better of me. It was a very addicting game. It's called Brotato. It's a very fun game. Probably should have got it on like a weekend or something. I got it on like I think Sunday or whatever, or Saturday, maybe Saturday, and I played it. I've got like 11 hours in it, and I'm like, oh god, I need to get schoolwork done. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do tonight after stream. Oh yeah, get work done. But yeah, I figured until then I might as well just do a little catch up with you guys. Last episode, of course, was pretty monumental. I think January as a month for Journey was pretty monumental. 1,000 subscribers, thanks to you guys. 400 Journey episodes, 800 or 8 million, not 800 blocks. Christ, if it was 800 blocks through the Journey at this point, I'd be a little bit concerned. But 8 million blocks in Journey, which means I think 2/3 is coming up, or no, maybe it's 3/4. I don't remember which one's further. Maybe like 2/3 of the way there is coming up. Anyway, a lot of fun milestones this year, it seems. I wouldn't get your hopes up that I would be reaching the Farlands this year. Even if I do get a really good few months in, which I'm planning to, if I don't get too busy with classes or anything, past, I guess, April. But if I do get some good months in there, I might be able to see the Farlands next year, is what I was talking to Devin about the other day. So, next year, you might see Beam4 reach the Farlands. I doubt it'll be this year. I still got so long to go, or so far away to go. And yes, that is coming from someone who's 8 million blocks into a Minecraft world, but considering it took me 4 months to walk 500,000 blocks, well, probably because I've been in terms in university and stuff, but still, it took me 4 months nonetheless to go the last 500,000. So I'm not going to be going a super crazy pace for the next few months still. So I'll probably keep it around the same. And I might even keep the short episodes for a while until I can get my schedule together for other stuff. And then I'll come back with maybe some longer episodes. We'll see. I'll have to test the waters, and I might even rejig the schedule a few more times. I've been trying to experiment a bit since a lot of this stuff's getting more viewership. I'm trying to cement things a bit better in my mind. I mean, I've been talking about it pretty much to no end in Journey up to this point. Always about like what's going on. I guess Journey's more of like a progress update for the channel more than anything. So it's kind of fun to go back for me, especially to like the old Journey episodes and be like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was playing on like, you know, this new craft server, whatever that is long dead. Or you know, playing Minecraft Through Time or Hardcore Adventures, which I guess both of those got revivals of some kind, which is interesting. One thing I noticed that I do that not really many other YouTubers do is I like to revive my series, you know, honestly, because I think a lot of mine had a good shot, and I think I'm pretty happy with Minecraft Through Time. It's getting some decent attention. Gosh, I'm breaking up over here, but Minecraft Through Time has been good. That's another really great series. It's very chill, just like this. It's a little bit more repetitive, I guess, in a sense of me like gathering resources and mining, kind of like how the outposts are in Journey, which I guess not many of you would know of either, because I don't do outposts very often in this world, especially recently. It's been like, what, how long? I'm always like, oh, how long has Lost Base? I'm sure everyone's always like curious though. I'm sure people are like, oh, when's your next base? Next base is going to be probably past April, I'm guessing. Depends how long the diamonds and the iron will last me. Probably a while, but I'm gonna be in elite, probably iron when I get to the outpost. But I do want to do an outpost fairly soon because I put it off like twice now. I've been postponing it for ages now. And I mean that because like my last base is in June of last year, I think. Crazy long time ago. Crazy. I think it was June. Yeah, Ophinum, the 50% outpost, and now what? I'm like 60, almost 70%. I don't know what 70% of the journey looks like. I'd have to be past 2/3, I guess. Let me see. Doing some quick numbers here. 8.78 million. Ooh, that's soon. 70% is coming up, which means 66% must be like right here, pretty much. 8.2 million, yeah. I'm just 200k shy of being 2/3 of the way through this journey. Wow, that's surreal. I mean, it's surreal that I've been doing it this long, but it's also surreal that I've actually managed to make it 2/3 to the Farlands, which means there's only one more third left. Which I mean is nothing really remarkable because the first third I think took me over a year. So I'm about on pace for that, and I guess if I take another year to reach the Farlands at least, then I guess it'll be kind of like a 3-year, you know, a third a year kind of thing, which isn't bad for me because I'm not the kind of person that's able to play this game religiously. Not anymore. Maybe in the like around the pandemic or whatever, but not recently, but in recent times. Although I do say that, but I had like January until August of last year to do Journey almost religiously, and I did. But I kind of lull in and out of it, you know, I'm not consistent with it because I can't be. Like I said, I'm gonna be seeing what I can do. I might return to daily Journey, at least daily Journey. The episode length varies. I might see if I can try to do longer episodes. I'm just really looking forward to April. I'm looking forward to being done these courses. I mean, I basically just started them. But, you know, that's just how it goes. This is just how she goes. But I do need some mushrooms, don't I? I'm in the mood for a bit of a mushroom gather. Oh, I was meant to throw my birch saplings and I threw out all the boats. Actually, that was all the boats. I was like, wait, isn't one not plural? But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's a, I don't know what you call it, like a beamism or something. Like they had like bushisms and like, you know, just stuff like that. Beamisms. Ain't that right? I have a lot of those. One of them is actually struggling to use these friggin' boats efficiently, effectively. Let me see if I can get around. The first blocks of 8 million. And I resynced the chords and everything. Here I go, ruining it. Oh well. Nothing built is meant to last forever. But I do want to generally keep the coordinates resynced in case I find the spawn chords again. Yeah, but you guys don't know about that. No, that was last year's one of last year's achievements was finding the spawn coordinates. I try to like space out my discussions because I realize that people might be watching these consistently and they're like, oh, here he goes again. You can go to the no commentary if you find me too repetitive. I try not to be though. I try to keep things fresh. I really do. Honest. But the same discussion. Well, it's this whole thing of like ever since kind of I started, I realized that the channel was growing. I kind of have to rediscuss things because people will not have seen the old stuff. Honestly, nor will have I. It's best just to hop on the train, you know, at the current stop instead of going 400 friggin' episodes back. There's not much value in it. Well, a real advertisement for my series. But no, honestly, I mean, like, yeah, I guess it's you get some development or whatever. You get to see me walk, but see me walk now. Like, I don't know. I feel like the quality is only improved for as much as it has. God, why is my connection so bad? I don't know what's going on. If any of you guys have suggestions, I'm using OBS and it's not working very well. Like my internet's pristine and at least to my knowledge, and I'm Ethernet plugged, so it's not even the fact that I'm on Wi-Fi, because I would not be caught dead being connected to internet with a laptop like or a computer like this. Yeah, like I use a laptop. Come here. I do have a laptop, but I just don't use it for streaming. What is? Oh my god, ambush! Holy, almost as bad as Splody bed. God, that was last episode, wasn't it? What the heck? What is this all about? What the heck? What the heck? What is this? This generational hating going on here. Oh my word. Yeah. Yeah. Quit it, buddy. Hey, you won. Lefty versus righty. Lefty won. Might have been righty initially, I have no idea. But, you know. That's okay. Gosh, I don't think I've died in a long time. That was invigorating. Oh, yeah. Those of you watching the episode caught one of my first death in months. Oh, because of just a... Oh, that's another beamism. Is me getting ambushed by mobs, I'm sure. Ooh, sandstone. How cool is that? I don't get to see sandstone very often. Usually because it's all underneath the sand. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my talking today. I think I'm all jumbled. Okay, let me see what else I'm missing. There must be some other stuff down here. Oh yeah, there's some goodies. I don't want to lose my precious compass. Oh no, we don't want to do that. It's not even like it's from spawn or anything. I have nothing from spawn except the shirt off my back kind of thing. Oh, there's my pickaxe. I would like that one. Yeah, I broke my rule about having no food in my hotbar. I knew that would come back to bite me, and clearly it did. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, let me just take a quick check and see if I've got everything. I'm gonna make food first, actually. That would be a wise decision. Okay, I need to reshuffle my inventory, clearly. Well, good thing I grabbed those mushrooms, I guess. I can reorganize my inventory. A little bit of spring cleaning, as I call it. Jumble up the hotbar a bit, you know. Oh yeah, my music disc, my golden apple. all my goodies. Okay, let me. Gosh, no wonder I die so much in this world. I'm like, oh, look at all my goodies. I'm just standing here like a friggin' just wanting to get absolutely exploded by a creeper. Oh, okay, where? There we go. You know, I'm gonna default. I'm going back to the factory here. Yeah, I might actually move the materials over here. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of fun to just shuffle things around a bit. Oh goodness me. Okay, I'm gonna make some torches. Actually, I don't need torches because. Oh, why do I have a sign on me? When did that happen? I bet someone's like, how do you not know that? It's your world. Well, I don't know. I do a lot of stuff in no commentary, apparently. Okay. I think I'm good. I just need to make some more stuff. I'm a little bit just blown away. That was me trying to do that, like the drum thing with the joke. Yeah, it was so funny. I know. Yeah, I know you're definitely laughing. Yep. Anyway, where is my wood? Yes, I need to get some more. Okay, goodness, that was a bit of a setback, but you know what? I'm still here. I'm still at good old 8 million. I don't have a backup either. Speaking of which, I should probably back up the world. God, that creeper didn't blow up my bed. Water placement was probably a good idea. I didn't even think of it as like a tactical move, but it certainly helped in slowing down my death and slowing down my bed's explosion that may have happened. May have gotten the real splody bed. Okay, let me write down that episode title before I get too ahead of myself. Yeah, that honestly, Beamisms is probably the best title for this episode after what has just unfolded. The absolute tomfoolery. That's all I get up to in this world, Christ. Okay. Oh, good grief. I'm gonna make a backup right after this day here. Right after I end the episode. I could do one more day. I kind of feel like doing one more just because progress got a bit stunted. Because, you know, idiocy at its finest, really. I just need one more little bit here to top it off. Yeah, right off here. Not leaving a floating tree. Look at that. People are probably so upset at me. It was actually wasn't even that bad. I've had worse or left worse situations. Should I talk about my deaths in this world? I mean, I feel like I've talked about them before, but it'd be kind of funny since I'm kind of on that like morose topic. I think one of my first deaths was one I did in Before Journey to the Farlands. I guess the series and before before Journey to the Farlands, I guess the series and also just before the journey itself, or at least it was on before I streamed it. Was the one where I fell down the mine at my spawn base and I died. I didn't even have water at the bottom of it. I feel like water would have been a good idea. I think I do that now if I use ladders, but I didn't think of that, and yeah, I paid for it. My base was at the bottom of that mine. That was like the only underground base I've had in this world. I might do another one actually. I thought about that. But that was one of my deaths, and then I think the next one was like the first big death I had, which was falling into a lava fall thing in like an Arctic biome, which was a bit of an experience. Anyway. And yeah, that was like the first time I had to like revert to a backup, and I was like, oh, you know, it was just like all sorts of things, and that's had to happen a few times. I'm lucky that I do frequent backups. Wink, wink. Yeah, there's a lot of times where that wasn't the case, or when I lost the season 1 world and I didn't have anything because I wiped all the backups and the world itself. Yay! But what was some other deaths in this world I've had? I died due to skeletons, I think. Like one of the times I was on top of a hill and then they shot me off of the hill from my bed. That was great. I probably died so many times. I died to a creeper in Farland Anniversary, I think. Or it was one of my long ones. The Thunderstorm Marathon, that one. I don't remember what it's called. Death, Thunderstorm, and a Marathon, I think is what it was called. I think I died in that one. I died, I think like 3 times last year from like the boat bug alone. The man-eating boat, I called it, which was some kind of weird kinetic energy bug where you like ride a boat and you like, I don't know, take a bunch of reserved fall damage or something. I don't remember exactly how it works, but it was just kind of like that, where it's just like it killed me in like one shot multiple times. It was great, even with diamond armor. So yeah, that was another few deaths in this world, and of course the one you just witnessed. I think the man-eating boat was actually the last death, so that was history today. That was history, actually. I'm surprised I haven't died more. I've died to creepers. I think in Outpost 1 I fell into a lava pool, but I didn't die. I actually saved myself. But I might have fallen into a lava pool at another thing. I kind of remember another death at spawn in a lava pool. I died of lava a lot. And also, oh yeah, the phantom lava death, that one too. That one was a long time ago. I'm surprised I remembered that. But that was when I tried out Optifine, and it worked, but yeah, because I tried a long distance patch, because I'm going to the Farlands, okay? Optifine does not work very well. It's not well suited for going out far, and well suited, I mean, it literally like, looks like it's destroying your game visually. But I found a fixed version, but it wasn't fixed enough because I had weird glitchy chunks, and then I eventually just ran into invisible lava. I was investigating something. I feel like it was like some weird like light situation, and I was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it was lava." I found out the hard way. I think that was like the first time I willingly walked into lava, and I just like freaked, and I didn't even think about going into the water, which was I think right next to where my bed was, which is hilarious. Or not my bed, but like where I died. What else have I died to? I went to the Nether like I think 3 times so far. 1, 2, 3, and then I went maybe 4 or 5 times. I've been to the Nether a few times. I've not died in the Nether though. I don't think. I went close. I think the first time, one of the times I got real close to dying, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. Usually that's about the time I start to go home. Or I build my. That's kind of an odd term or phrase for journey. Go home. There's no home in this world apart from the Farlands, really. Outposts are just a breath in this journey. And who knows what the Farlands base will be. If I decide to just stay at the Farlands or just keep going, who knows. I kind of think it'd be cool to at least build something there. You know, have some monuments and cool stuff there. That's the only issue, is I want to really just live there, you know, for the rest of the world, but I also would find it interesting to just keep going and fall through the world eventually. I don't know, I'll have to think about that, because, I mean, I guess that's just like when I feel complete with my base, and I could always just have like a backup that I revert to or something as well. For my own playing. But I don't know, I feel like that's something I haven't talked about very much. Kind of the plans of the Farlands. I've alluded to it, maybe pondered on it a little bit, but there's some vague stuff that I've been considering. Of course, this is all like a year or 2 out still. Oh, it's not 2 years. Hey, the journey's good, but also I've been doing this for 2 years. Hello. Ooh. And for as much as I love this world, I don't know if I could manage to balance this and everything for a whole another year or 2. Like, that's just crazy to me, that I might even be close to 5 years by my time of reaching the Farlands. I'm hoping it's more 4 than anything. That's still crazy, 4 years. Holy moly. Unless I get really, really good. Ow. Oh, I hate that. Unless I do really well in April to August. Yeah, I'll do one more day here. Yeah, I could do one more. I'm just having a good time. Yeah, I think that's most of the deaths. I probably died a few more times. But yeah, death is something that I'm not afraid of in this world, apparently. not really by choice. I'm just not the greatest survivalist. I'm a good adventurer. Well, I don't know what a good adventurer means. I don't really. I guess I do uncover some things, but it's more just traversing. Let me see if I can do this well. Getting kicked out. Oh, I always do that. It's just the way I time it is just the worst. There's a beamism. It's just the worst. Absolute worst thing ever. I like the boost in transportation, but it kind of is counterbalanced by my having to swim back to the boat when I fall out of it. And that's been something that's gone on since the very beginning of the world. Like, I have not been able to fix that. That's just like a human error there. That's just me and my timing with my mouse. Unless I just do like a... There, just do that. Yeah. See, I can do it. It's just that I'm just a numbskull most of the time. Yeah, well, you can't have everything in life, can you? Where? Actually, no, I'll just keep going this way. I'll rejig my coordinates in a momento. I wonder if I could do 1 million a month. No, oh my gosh, I'm not. I literally am struggling to do like 3 episodes a week, and now I'm considering 1 million a month in April. Oh my gosh. I considered 1 million a month last year, and I couldn't even do that. I hardly managed like 2 million in that time. That was also because I was doing other stuff. I could just solely focus on Journey too. I don't know. I'm sure you guys would love that, but would I love that is the question. I love this world, but would I love that much of it? That's what I mean. That's the kind of thing it would probably have to take for me to get to the Farlands next year or even late this year. I mean, late this year would be crazy. I don't think it would be possible. I mean, 4 million, if I did 1 million a month, I could even reach it in the summer. That's a little crazy. I'm getting a little ahead of myself because I kind of have it pre-planned out that like when I get close, I'm just going to do a bunch of marathons. So I'm going to need a lot of time, especially if I'm going to do the final crawl. Like, like next year is one thing. Late this year is another. And then in the summer, really? That's what I've resorted to. I mean, it kind of works with my plan of just kind of chilling while I'm in school and not really worrying about Journey anymore. You know, it's not that I really worry about it anyway, but I never really thought of that. Doing it this year. I always envisioned I would do it kind of in like a Farland anniversary setting. But that feels so close. It's not in the actual sense of the journey. It's not. It's millions of blocks out, which is like more than I've done in like a year, or more than that at this point. Like to get the Farlands, I'd have to like really accelerate. Really accelerate. But for now, I'm gonna really try and focus on my studies and doing the odd other stream too. And if the other series drop out, I'll just put more slots in for Journey or just working in general. I'm going to be working very hard after this Journey episode, so I hope this episode was rather entertaining. You got to watch me die, Christ. Breaking new records, breaking all sorts of streaks in this world. Yeah, apparently January's not limited to... Okay, let's calm down. Let's take a breather. January is not limited to just my good milestones, apparently, too. It's not even over yet. The month's not over. I don't think this was like the most terrific month for like progress, but in terms of milestones alone, there hasn't been very many months quite like this in Journey. Just so many milestones. I mean, Farland anniversary is usually a good time, but also Farland anniversary is just crazy friggin' long, and I feel like no one watches it. Although maybe this year it'll be an exception, especially if I get close to the Farlands. I mean, it's not like a complete stretch, but like 4 million? 4 million before August? Like, it'd be like the big tail end of August. Hmm. I might have to start thinking about the logistics behind it. I know it's absurd. I'm sure everyone's like, you could do it, but I'm like, I've been doing this for 2 years, okay? I know what it's gonna take. I mean, this year, like just doing it like winter break this year too would not be a bad idea either. I was hoping to at least make 10 million this year, so what's another two? I mean, 2 million in 1 year is already pretty fun. I mean, last year, I think just shy of 5 million, and I went to like 7 point something, so double that this year. The more I think about it, the more more plausible it actually feels, which is strange because I'm like, last year I was like, no, I can't do 1 million a month, but I don't have to do 1 million a month because it's 5 months, which means I don't have to do 1 million a month. I just have to do like 700K a month, which is just shy of 1 million. I think. I don't even know. But it also depends how far I get before April too, before like I'm done. I might have to get back to you guys on that. That is a proposition for sure. Because I've had stuff like this before, but that actually feels maybe a tad more feasible, especially if I have the time to. Okay, I'll get back to you guys. I'll think about it, and I'll see if I can put it into action and kind of work it out, you know. But regardless of my ambitious journey goals, I'm still just, moving along here. At any rate. Oh, I didn't say the world size either. In case you missed it, we're at, 14 gigabytes, 229.94 megabytes. That's, in, at least since the power surge, in terms of world size. The actual world is more like 100 gigabytes, but like, it's not that big. It's not that big of a world. 100 gigabytes, I have 100 gigabyte worlds for breakfast. Well, apparently if I do stuff like Journey. Wow, Journey's the only real one of its kind for me though, to be fair. Like the next biggest Minecraft world I had was I think like Newcraft, one of the Newcraft SMP worlds, and that was like 5 gigabytes. That's like nothing. But I'm also not exploring like crazy terrain in that world. Although in the original one, like the one I'm talking about, that was 5 gigabytes. I did actually do a 10,000 block diamond mine, which I guess is a bit of like a foray into the monotony of what I've tackled in the journey. And it just kind of is very in line with me. I just love gathering resources, and that's what I love to spend my time in this game doing, because that's really what you have to do. I also just love to do the extra stuff, like going to the Farlands. Yeah, it is a bit of a task, I will admit. Maybe a bit more than I thought I could handle, but I clearly am handling it at the expense of other things, but it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, where am I going in terms of time? Oh, we're going good. Where am I going? We're going good. Oh, that feels like another Beamism. Is just my skewing of phrases and words. It's purposeful sometimes, often not. All in fair line. I don't even know. There's like countless of them. They're just so good. Ooh. Oh, that's cool news. I didn't even think about talking about that. The Sims 1 and 2 apparently they might actually be getting a re-release. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna stream that if that does happen. Apparently it's happening this week. I don't know if that's true. It seems like it might be the case. That's a game series I'm very into. Well, the Sims 1 and 2. Sims 4 is a bit of a hot one. I still play it, but It's not quite as good as the other ones. And I was kind of holding out on like Sims 2 because I was like, I wonder if they're gonna do something with it, and it seems like that might actually be happening. So it seems like a good. It was a good plan for me to hold out so I can stream it. It'd be nice to kind of get into some retro game streaming. That's something I've considered, is trying out some old games. Just, I don't know, going for that vibe a bit. I didn't really intend for that initially. Like Journey was kind of just like, oh yeah, I'm just doing a journey to the Farlands. Like I didn't really intend for it to be like this whole nostalgia thing for people. It's cool, and I guess it is a bit nostalgic for me going back to my days in beta Minecraft. But still, yeah, the channel's kind of turned into this like nostalgic vessel. So I might want to see if there's anything to be had in doing some more retro stuff, or even just trying some other stuff. You know, I always want to try new stuff, and I think going out of like the Minecraft, I think is a good idea. For as much as I love this game, and for as much as I would love to have a long-term world, I kind of just have to wait for the right one and just kind of putter away in it in the meantime. Because I'm not really, don't want to sleep because it's the end of the episode. But I don't even know what I was saying. It's just something about long worlds. It's okay. I've talked about that before. Anyway, thank you guys though for tuning in. What do you? Oh, that skeleton was going right for me, and now he's gone. Okay, well, thank you everybody though for tuning in. I got no thumbnail either. I gonna have to take. You know, I could sleep and get this here, this site. Maybe I'll do that. I'm breaking the rules this episode. But that's kind of a neat site. Let me go over here. Maybe a good reason why I don't do it is because you get like the odd flaming. No, I'm not dealing with you. No. No, I'm just gonna have to run around in circles. No. Okay, they died. No. Just so dramatic over here. Holy. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad for a thumbnail. All right. Well, see you guys. Bye.